Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Molly from Bell Farms. Okay, so it is time to show you guys some seed cutting. We've been doing a lot of farming, and I think this is one of the last few days of cutting seed, but it was a good time for me to be here and show you guys. So first off, I'm going to answer some questions we had in a previous video about seed and why we're not using our own small potatoes for seed. So when you're growing potatoes commercially, you need to use certified seed in order to sell those potatoes. And what that certified seed means that it has been sent to a lab and tested for disease, pathogens, anything like that. And the whole reason for that is you want to make sure that you are planting a healthy potato so that you have a healthy crop for the best success. So we do not plant our own potatoes. We have done that in the past, but we haven't grown our own seed in quite a few years. So what we do is we purchase seed from potato farmers that specifically grow potato seeds. It helps us because we don't have to store potatoes, and then we don't have to go through the process of trying to grow seed potatoes. So this really works out for everybody. So today we're cutting yellow seed. We are working on the Constance potatoes. So this is from Crown Farms. We got two varieties of yellows from them this year. So we have Constance, which we've grown for a couple years now, and then the other variety is called Banana. So we're going to give that a try. That's a new one. As you can see, the seed is starting to sprout a little bit, which is not really a problem. The plant is ready to grow, so that's a good thing. The sprouts will kind of get knocked off as they get cut. So some of them will stay on, some of them will fall off. But the way this works is everywhere where there is a sprout on this potato, the potato plant is going to grow from there. So the whole idea is to cut this potato into smaller pieces so that we have a sprout on each piece, at least one sprout on each piece. And when we plant it, then those potato plants will grow from there. So this is a good demonstration so that you can see how each one of these eyes will start its own new plant. If you guys have been following along, you have seen me and Dave go up north to get seed. Dave, I think it's like 6 or 7 trips. This cooler is full by the time we're done getting all of our seed, and usually he's got his 2 trailers full as well. So these are Norwis potatoes, and I know this because they are not labeled. All the unlabeled tote bags in here are Norwis, and those come from Steve Boover Farm, and we've been getting Norwis from him forever. So that's our standby seed for our white potatoes, and this one is the Banana. So this will be a new potato for us. Looking at the seed itself, it looks like it's a nice uniform shape. Yeah, so exciting. So we're pretty much getting down there with the last, I don't know, probably 40 acres or so, I think, of potatoes we need to plant. We have a couple different fields we're putting potatoes in this year, but we're doing the big 100-acre fields. We have some here by the farm in Auburn, which will be our early crop that we will harvest pretty much in August, yeah. And then we have some smaller fields and some new land over by that 100-acre field. So what we do is we take the tote bags, we lift them up, and then this hopper will slowly feed the seed cutter. You guys can see the sprouts get knocked off here.
The seed potatoes travel up the elevator to the top of the seed cutter. Here, the potatoes move over the star rollers. In the front, the smallest potatoes fall through whole and are not cut. The larger potatoes travel across the rollers and fall through to be cut into the smaller pieces.
So you can see the smaller potatoes don't get cut, and then the larger ones are going to get cut into pieces. And as long as there is an eye on each piece of seed, then a potato plant is going to grow. So David's just cutting some of the larger pieces of seed to smaller pieces, and then the cut seed comes over here where it's going to get its seed pieces. this is what is going to help give the potatoes a good start in furrow. This piece of equipment is something that we wanted to upgrade this year, but we did not get a chance to do. We're not getting the coverage we really like with it. Still getting applied to the pieces of seed, but it would be nice if it was a full coverage on that seed. So all the cut treated seed moves up this elevator and is loaded into the potato trucks. So I've said this many times before, but these potato trucks are super handy for us. We use them for a lot of different things. One of the things I did not get to show you guys though is before we start anything, we sanitize the entire seed cutting line, and in between different varieties, we also sanitize. All right, guys, so that's just a little bit on seed cutting. If you have more questions or if I forgot to cover something, please let me know in the comments. Today's going to be an excellent drying day, and tomorrow we actually have like a whole week of super nice weather, so we will get back to field work probably tomorrow, I think is my guess. Dave's planting over at Hall Farms, and then we got to get some ground ready in Lewiston. So we've got the next sweet corn planting needing to go in. I think we got about 40 acres in already. So the next planting is going to be hopefully in a couple days. All right, so me and Shane are going to go over to Hall Farms. He needs a ride to his truck. I need to fuel up my tractor. And I think that's going to call it for this video. Just a little short, sweet seed cutting video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.